everyone, my name is Hiranti Rakhmah Rera. Today I would like to share to you about the material of today. It's about elements of poetry. Elements of poetry are the elements that build the poem itself. There are a lot of elements of poetry, so it's better to classify them into several categories and subcategories. There are word arrangement, word sound, word meaning, and word image. Now, let's move on to the first categories. The first categories is word arrangement. It consists two subcategories. The first is stanza, and the second is verse. Stanza is a group of lines in a poem. Stanza named based on the number of lines that it consists. For example, a couplet is named for 2-line stanza, the triplet is named for 3-line stanza, and the quatrain is for 4-line stanza. And the next is verse. Verse is defined as one single line of poem which is arranged in a metrical pattern. Commonly, there are 3 types of verse. The first is rhyme verse, second is blank verse, and the third is free verse. Now, we are moving on to the second categories. The second categories is word sound. Word sound consists 6 subcategories: alliteration, assonance, onomatopoeia, repetition, rhyme, and rhythm. Alliteration is the repetition of words, usually initial sound, in 2 or more neighboring words or syllables. For example, 6 silly swans swam upstream. The next is assonance. In contrast to alliteration, assonance is repeated vowel sounds at beginning or the words placed near each other words, usually on the same lines. For example, fleet feet sweeping by sleeping geese. And then onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a literary term that refers to the naming a thing or action by imitating the sound associated with it, such as buzz is representing the sound of bees. The next is repetition. Repetition is purposeful use of words or phrases for an event. The example is cannon to right, cannon to left, and cannon in front of them. And then rhyme. Rhyme is repetition sounds at the end of words. Commonly, there are 2 types of rhymes. The first is internal rhymes, and the second is the end rhymes. Internal rhymes refers to the use of rhymes words within a line, while end rhyme is rhymes at the ends of lines. For example, roses are red, violets are blue, I'm out of my head with thinking of you. And now we are moving to the third categories. It is word meaning. It has 4 subcategories. It is connotation, denotation, figurative language, and symbol. Connotation is the emotional, physiological, and social overtones of word, and its implication and association are apart from its literal meaning. The next is denotation. Denotation is the dictionary meaning of a word. And then figurative language. Figurative language is any language that goes beyond the literal meaning of words in order to furnish new effects or fresh insights into an idea or a subject. There are several types of figurative language. It's simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, and symbol. And the last is symbol. Symbol is an ordinary object, event, animal, or person to which we have attached extraordinary meaning and significance, such as flag to representing a country, a lion to representing courage, and a wall to representing separation. And now we are moving to the last categories. It's word image. Word image consists two subcategories. It is imagery, and the last is tone and mood. Imagery is a language used in such a way to help us to see, hear, feel, and think about, generally understand more clearly, vividly, what is being said or impressed that the writer wants to convey. Imagery usually calls as mental picture in a poem, where the reader can experience the poem says. Tone and mood is the last subcategories of word image. Tone is defined as the writer's attitude towards his or her subject matter. Tone can usually be summed up in one word, and then reader must sometimes look between the lines to find the author's attitude. Tone can be solemn, sarcastic, tense, serious, and so on. Mood is the feeling or atmosphere that produced by his or her project and arouses in the reader. Mood can be happy, sad, peaceful, and many more. In conclusion, why do we have to study or learn what is the elements of poetry? By studying all of this, we knew that the poem is not only just a collection of words. We can understand more deeper and further a poem, so we can more enjoy reading the poem. Hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.